Hey guys, Tara here from Recovering Book Hoarder, and as you can see, I'm looking very dapper and demure this morning in my comfy. It is freezing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the snow is coming down like it has been for the last, I don't know, week or something, more than a week, I guess. But my house is cold. I can like literally feel the wind coming through the windows. So you're getting Tara in her comfy today. Actually, it's Cassidy's comfy because my comfy is currently MIA. So, all right. First of all, I'm sitting over this way so that I have enough space to show my things. Then hopefully I'll be able to put my picture here of what my projects looked like before I made any progress on them. So, for this week, I have stitched between Sunday and today, which is Saturday morning, I've stitched a total of 4,201 stitches. And I had one new start and then a whole bunch of progress to show you. So the new start that was all rolled on my wheel, my random wheel last week, was Haunted Carnival. I just realized I didn't turn on my light. Hold on. Oh, is that better? All right. Haunted Carnival from Flossie Fox Shop, which looks like this. And I am doing this on a piece of 18 count Frankenstein by Be Stitch Me Fabrics. And I'm doing it as charted. So this was started on January 5th. So that is where we got. And for this, we got a total of 988 stitches done. 300 towards the scavenger hunt for Whip Warriors for buttons, which I'll show you where the buttons are in a second. And then 688 that I did towards my Beat the Modmen, and a total of 988. So the buttons were in this guy's jacket there. All right, moving on to whips. First up, we have Remember Me from Teresa Kogut. And it looks like this. I'm doing this as a gift for my daughter. And this one I did 100 stitches towards Bringo, which was square 7 for favorite design. No, I'm sorry, square 6, favorite designer. 100 for categories, which is designer. And this categories letters this time is V, K, and C. So Teresa Kogut. And 313 towards the scavenger hunt, which is flowers, was what the item was this time, or that I used these stitches for. So a grand total of 513 stitches. Make sure I'm showing you the front. So this is where I am now. And I just love this stitch. It's so fun. All right, after that, moved on to This Kitchen is for Dancing. This is a chart from Stitchrovia, and it was in the World of Cross Stitch magazine, World of Cross Stitching magazine. This is what it will look like. Blah. I am doing a conversion to stash, and it is on a piece of 16 count Haunted Ada. And so for this, I did 100 stitches towards Monopoly, and then 100 stitches in categories for the color, which was Cherry Blossom from Roxy Flosco. Yeah, this pretty one here. And this is where we are. And this one is a gift from my mama. All right, then I worked on my father's house. And this is by the Bay Needle Art. Looks like this. And I am doing this on a 32 count sandstone tea dyed linen from Zweigart. And this got 100 stitches for Monopoly, 200 stitches towards the word game, and then 300 stitches for the scavenger hunt. And the scavenger hunt item was window. That is the progress. Got to get into some of this. The roof has specialty stitches, which is a Rhodes stitch. So got to get into that this time. After that, I worked on Anne of the Green Gables. Is that what it's called? Anne and the Green Gables. No. Anne of the Green Gables. This is from Mrs. Pagodi Arts. Looks like this. And this is on a piece of 28 count Monaco by Charles Craft. I love this fabric for some reason. It's like the most generic fabric that you can just get from any of like the big box stores. And I want to do all of my Mrs. Pagodi Arts on this now. So for this one, I did 100 for Bringo, which was square 10 flowers, 100 towards the word game, and 300 towards the scavenger hunt, which was for, oh, I'm not sure. I can't remember now what I put window down, but that wasn't it. I don't remember what the scavenger hunt was. I have to go back and look at I have it posted in the Whip Warriors group. Not important. 300 for scavenger hunt also. So a total of 500 stitches. And that is where I've got. I love Mrs. Pagodi Arts. This is my first design from her, and I have probably at least 10 more marked on my Etsy wish list, but I am not going to buy another one until I finish this one. All right, then I worked on Jack Frost. This got 100 stitches towards Bringo, which was square 23 with a bird, and 200 stitches towards Monopoly. This is what it looks like. It is from Little House Needle Arts. Oh, that one there. This is on a 16 count Fog Ada from Picture This Plus. And this is our progress. I think this one's going to be done. If this keeps getting calls, it's going to be done pretty quick, I think. All right, after that, I worked on Jesus Smiles. I charted this with like online software. And it's one of my favorite, it is my favorite painting of Jesus, and it's from Greg Olson. I checked first to see if there was any way, like if it was already existed as a pattern that I could get somewhere, and I couldn't find one. So I settled and did this. My least favorite kind of full coverage, lots of confetti, but I'm gonna stick with this one. I'm doing it on a 20 count white gray easy grid, and I am doing 1/1. Oh, and this is the progress that I made. So I'm not super far on this, but any progress is progress, and I didn't make any progress on it last year, so this is good. On this, I did 100 towards Bringo. It was number 16, square 16, a stitch that intimidates you, and 100 towards the word game, so a total of 200 stitches on here. And since I had 0 stitches last year, that's a huge amount of progress, and I'm proud of any progress I make on this. It's just, I don't like confetti. The fabric's extremely unwieldy to manage. I've tried doing it in a bigger frame, but I don't like the bigger frame either. I don't know. It's just not my favorite picture. I now know that does not equivalent to being something I love to stitch. Okay, moving on. I worked on the temperature bookshelf next. And this is from Grandma B. Wilden for gothstitch.com. It is on a 18 count earthen Aida from Picture This Plus. I am working on the framing, and then if I get the framing done this year, then I'll do the temperature stuff, which will be the books. I'll do that in 2026. And this is the progress. Mainly in the bottom there where the purple is, that's pretty much what I focused on for this week. All right, the next piece I worked on is Sleigh Ride, and this is from Praiseworthy Stitches. Looks like this. And I am doing this on 16 count cornflower from Fiber on a Whim. As charted for the most part, with the fancy flosses, occasional DMC substituted in for areas that they were out of the fancy floss when I ordered it. And still kind of undecided on the cray neck. I did use some of the cray neck for the moon. I hate using metallics though, so at this point, I don't think I am, but we'll see. And this is where I'm at. The progress was up here with the reindeer. I did 100 stitches in Beringo for square 18, which was something that makes you want to bundle up. I also used it for square 9, which is a piece with a border. And then 100 stitches towards categories for the category of human. And so I did, there's children in that piece, so C for children. And then the last piece that I worked on for this week is Amethyst from Carolyn Manning, which I'll put a picture of here. Shooting Star, I think is what the collection's called, her Shooting Star collection. It's either Shooting Star Kaleidoscope. I think it's Shooting Star collection. This is, did I already say it's called Amethyst? I did 100 stitches on Beringo. It was square 25, which is a piece with more than 10 colors. And then I did 300 stitches towards the word game because I was having fun with it and I wanted to keep going. And of course, this chart came with 5 pieces. I accidentally am doing the bigger one, and this is going to be for my daughter. And that is the progress. Oh, and this is on a piece of Easy Grid. I want to say this is 25 count Easy Grid from Picture This Plus. Okay, that is all the progress from this week. For this week upcoming, so starting today, I am going to focus on, I think, my Monopoly draws for today, because Jen, who I played Monopoly with Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter, and she posted them, I want to say Thursday, she posted the Monopoly. She posted her video, and then in there she has all the Monopoly calls. So for this week, for Monopoly, I am going to be working on, I got 100 more towards the temperature bookshelf, 200 stitches more towards Jack Frost, and then the Union Jack from Vivsters, that will get 100 stitches. I'll put a picture of what that looks like here. 100 stitches towards Cabinet of Curiosities. Or is it Morbid Curiosities? This is from Morbid Curiosities. It's from the Stitch Crypt. And I'll put a picture of that up here too. It's the only picture I have is of the frame, because this was a stitch along. mystery stitch along. Then we'll do 200 stitches towards the Hobbit house from Cottage Garden Samplings. Fabulous house number 5. I replaced I had finished Local Witches Union last week, and that was assigned to Space Monopoly. So I replaced that with the Black Roses from Owl Forest Embroidery, which was a new start for me. And that looks like this. So this is going to get 400 stitches this week. And then the last Monopoly call is Lost No More. This is going to get 400 stitches, and this is from, this was an old Dimensions kit, and I've been told, and I'm going to believe the person that told me, because I don't know, I've been told this is also art from Greg Olson. It's just probably why I was drawn to it. So this will get 400 stitches as well. Then there's one call for Bringo for today. I haven't done today's call yet, and that was Square 15. And it is a stitch that you were inspired to start from someone else. And I chose Olga's Stocking from Plum Street Samplers, and Gary from Garon Stitchery is the one that influenced me to start this. And then this is also a WIPGO call for me for this month, and so I'll be doing an additional 300 stitches for WIPGO, so that'll be at least 400 stitches on Olga's Stocking. And then I'll put up the spin here for my new start for this week. And where did it go? It is Bristol Sampler from hold on, let me look. WDC Designs, and this was from the Gift of Stitching magazine, issue 72, May, June 2012. This is what it looks like. And I am planning on using a 20 count vintage country mocha by Zweigart. And then I haven't pulled the flosses yet, but I did do a random, I believe it was a random pull from my my color blocks here, which are like amazing. Renee Clark, I think is who they're from. If I remember, I'll try and remember to put a link down below. Worth every penny. But this is going to be the color palette for it. And I'm really excited about this one. Let's just look at that again. Let's admire this again. How pretty it is. Yeah. All right. So that'll be tomorrow. I'll be working on that new start. Okay. Let's move into haul. And I got such an exciting piece of Happy Mail. This is actually like my first real piece of Happy Mail from somebody. So I had done a giveaway when I reached 1,000 subscribers. I had gone through my stash. I had a lot of stuff to get rid of, like charts I had already completed, ones that I just didn't think I was going to get to. I had floss in there. I think I had needle minders. Just, it was a whole priority mail box that I sent out to the winner. And yesterday I came home and there was a random package waiting for me. And I was like thinking maybe this is something else I ordered from the Jingle Ball, but there was no company return address, like no company name on it. And so I opened it and it was such the most pleasant surprise. It was from Kathy, who won my giveaway. And she said that I inspired her to go through her own stash and I can keep what I like and pass along anything else. So we are going to do a giveaway today. I'm going to show you what I got. I'll show you what I'm keeping and then what I plan on giving away. And we'll probably do maybe we'll do 3 giveaways this time. And I'll tell you what word to use. So here's the rules for the giveaway. I'm going to open this one to anywhere in the world because I don't think that the shipping will be horrific on it. So this will be open to anyone in the world. You have to be 18 or older because I'm going to be asking for your address. And 18 and older, don't use the words giveaway in the comments or anything like that. And it'd be nice if you were a subscriber, not a requirement, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you liked the video. So, all right, let me show you what I got, and then I will decide what is going to be given away. All right, so first up is Flip It Blocks with Charm from Lizzie Kate. She looks like this. And it does come with a charm also. And I have never stitched a Lizzie Kate. And this is cute, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep that one. All right, then from Lindy Stitches, we have Thankful Swan. And this will be one of the giveaways. You can use the word thankful in your comment. Then we have Love and Prickles from Lindy Stitches. He is so cute. This is a maybe. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that one or not. From Top Knot Stitcher, we have a Top Notch Cup of Coffee. And this was from the Tea Time palette from X Stitch the Rainbow. And this will be one of the giveaways. So you can put the word tea in your comment if you would like to win this one. Then from Ink Circles, we have Needles Dance. This was, let's see, collaborative design from Summerhouse, Stitchworks, Ink Circle, and Hands On Designs. I really like that. So I plan on stitching this one. The thing is, even if I'm keeping them, I don't hold on to my charts forever. I do like to pass them on whenever I'm done. So eventually they will be part of giveaways. Then from the Scarlet House, Entwined Hearts. I'm loving that. This next one, Cassidy was very excited. This is Cross Stitch Fairies from the American School of Needlework by Barbara Batts. And I'm definitely going to do at least one of them in here for her, possibly more than one. And there's, let's see, that one on the front. There's this one. And then Christmas Fairy. I like her. Flower Fairy and Dream Fairy. And Frost Fairy. And we have 8 Birds from by Kathy Barrick. And I'm not sure about this one. I don't know if I'm going to do this one or not. For now, I'm going to keep it. I'm not 100% sure. This next one's the most exciting one for me. This is from Permanent of Copenhagen, and it is Sampler 1857. I'm doing my first Permanent of Copenhagen this year coming up, and I'm so excited. So I'm thrilled to get this second one to add to my collection. Then Garden Sampler from Carriage House Samplings. And this will do as a giveaway. So use the word garden. Yeah, use the word garden in your comment. This has some cute stuff on it too. Oh my gosh, there's a little caterpillar. Let me just show you the details on this one. That is really cute. It's just not my style, but I do love the little motifs on it. All right, then from Poppy Creations, In the Still of the Night. Which I do like that one. Cedar Hill Country. Which which looks like this. And I think I'll go ahead and give this away. Just so you know, this one does have like a previous person's name up here. Other than that, it's in good condition. Schoolhouse Quilt is what this one is called. So you can use the schoolhouse, or just use school. You can use the word school in your comment for that one. And then last, we have Maria Clark, 1846 from Needlework Press. And I like that one a lot too. So I'm going to add this to my stash as well. So thank you so much, Kathy. This was just like made my week getting home and having this sitting there in my mailbox. So thank you so very much. And good luck to everyone that chooses to enter to win some of these fabulous charts. Okay, that's it for the stitching. I don't have much life, but I will talk about that next. If you're just here for the stitching, then I hope you have a great week. All right, so work has been crazy, and you'll probably hear me say a lot that work is crazy. It's very, very busy. I am the COO at a mental health agency, and because of that, I can't really talk any specifics about work because of a wonderful thing called HIPAA. All I can say is there's just a lot going on. We're in the process of state licensure, switching to a new electronic health record, which is very time intensive and nerve-wracking. And just the mental health needs right now are astronomical. And there is just not enough staff. I wish there was more staff. Just not as many people I feel like going into the field, but there's reasons for that. Okay, let's see. Thursday, I picked up Ava from school, took her to gymnastics. We did a lot of coloring at the house. The whole family went over. My brother made us dinner. Tacos, my favorite. I could eat tacos every day for the rest of my life, and I would be thrilled. So got to play with them, hang out with them. Libby actually, I don't know if you can see, we were playing kind of crazy, and she literally stuck her, not completely by accident, her nail went into my eye up here. You can see like the half moon. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it was quite painful. I was kind of worried about it getting infected because, you know, like stuff underneath the nails. I didn't have any triple antibiotic cream, but luckily it is fine. It's fine. It doesn't hurt her or anything anymore. My sister-in-law flew in from Germany yesterday. Thank God she got in before the weather. This, I think, is probably the first time she's ever come that she has not run into like a major issue with a flight. So everything was pretty smooth. She had a layover in England, and so Cassidy was thrilled to death because Leanne got her a bag from Harrods, and Cassidy is a proud British citizen, and so she was thrilled. And airplanes are like one of her special interests, and she has this flight tracking app she uses, so she literally tracked Leanne's flight from Germany starting at midnight until she arrived. And at one point we got scared that maybe her flight from Philly to here had gotten canceled, but thank God it hadn't. So she came in, then we met and had Mexican food, because apparently the Mexican food in Germany is not like real Mexican. She said instead of tortilla chips, they use Doritos, and their salsa pretty much tastes like ketchup. And so when she comes in, she likes to get Mexican food. So we went to one of the Mexican food places around us that we frequent quite often and love. I'm not reading. I haven't read anything yet this year, which is shocking for me. But I'm like really obsessed with YouTube right now. Between FlossTube and the true crime rabbit hole I'm down currently. It's kind of like all I'm doing, and I'm more interested in that than reading. So I think I'm going to stop getting things from the library for now, and just until I run out of things to watch or like get the itch to read something. It's not normal for me, but it is what it is. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to stop forcing myself to listen to a book when I just don't want to right now. So my current obsession, I'm like down this rabbit hole for the Madison Soto case. I'm not going to tell you any details because this is a family-friendly channel. So let's just say that I'm kind of watching everything I can get my hands on for that case. And then a new channel I'm listening to, highly recommend it for anyone that enjoys stitching and true crime, is Couch Detectives. And they play a lot of interrogations from crimes. And I'm finding that to be fascinating. And they're like straight through. You get to see the whole thing. And then they really try to follow up on things and find additional, so you can like really follow the cases through. So I do highly recommend them if you are also a fan of true crime. And I think that's about all I have for you this week. I am itching to get stitching for today. It's, like I said, snowy and cold, and so I plan on stitching from the time we are done until I go to bed, other than whenever I edit, because I plan on this going up tomorrow on Sunday. So, all right, for the contest, we'll see how many people enter. I would anticipate having winners for next week, and my plan is to tape either Saturdays or Sundays each week. Hopefully Saturdays. It's just with this weather, and sometimes I'm needed to watch my nieces, so I don't always have the time to tape on Saturday. So probably close the contest at the end of this week. All right, guys. I hope that you all have an absolutely wonderful week, and I will catch up with you next week. Bye.